Why won't you love me? Why? Have you ever asked that question of a person? Maybe the person you're seeing now? Have you ever wondered to yourself, why won't they love me? What is it about me, uniquely me, that they will not love me? Oh, this is such a horrible position to be in because we are putting all of our power into this other person's approval and acceptance. When we know that somebody doesn't want to love us, it will immediately kick off feelings of insecurity, lack of worthiness, lack of desirability, and 1,000 questions about what's wrong and what, am I inadequate? Is it the way I look? I don't have enough of this. I'm too much of that. It's a rabbit hole that is very dangerous to go down. And I'm suggesting that if you are at this point right now, you're seeing somebody, you're seeing them for a while, sleeping with them, you're wanting more, you want more, and you're hoping and waiting. And it's just really clear they won't love you. That instead of getting frustrated, listen to what I'm going to say because it may not be about you. I'm going to give you some reasons why people choose not to love. All right? So listen up. 1, they're incapable and unwilling to make the commitment to fall in love at all. Control, avoidant, fear of commitment. It is an abyss that they walk around the edges. They look at it like quicksand because they will no longer be in control. Or they could just be generally emotionally unavailable. But it is a protection mechanism. And if you get too close to that and the relation gets just a little bit too close, you're going to trip their wires and they're going to go into that place where they start to distance. They may see you, they may still be sleeping with you, but you're going to feel them backing off because you've gotten just a little too close. For people like this, it could be a fear of enmeshment. Worse yet, they don't want to be saddled with responsibility for dealing with your emotions or how they handle you. But it is their overriding fear of what love would cost them. And if you have a person like this who is guarded and self-protected, then you know what you are trying to do is you're living on fumes because that's hope. Hope that they'll change, hope that they'll see that you're worth it. And aren't you jumping through hoops to prove yourself over and over and over again? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're exhausting yourself over somebody who has predetermined that they're probably not going to feel that at all. Not with you, possibly not with anybody. That's one reason. Number 2, their image of love is vastly different. Their image may be exceedingly unhealthy, meaning all they know is drama. Ooh, when they get a feeling, a real feeling is when it's hot and cold. When they've met a player or somebody as inconsistent as they are, who comes in, loves them up, pulls away, the drama, the fights, then the makeup sex, the no contact, then the yearning, then suddenly the contact, winning them back, losing, winning them back. They could think the game is love. They could think lust is love. Whatever it is, you might just be too healthy. You might be coming in consistent, honest, transparent, communicative, telling them what you want and need. And this could feel so foreign that they run for the hills because it's way too much. You're blowing their fuse. As I used to say, it's like putting, those 3-pronged plugs into like a little electric razor socket. You just blow it. They're not up for the task. And that's not their template for love. This could be from their family of origin, that they were always trying to prove themselves to one or both parents or caregivers. You don't know where it came from, but if they're locked into this, all that you do, all the hoops you jump through, not worth it. Another reason, perhaps their visual or societal image of who their partner needs to be is different. And this is external programming. Maybe they have in their mind that the perfect person for them is this. And it's not you. It doesn't mean you're faulty, but there are external factors, whether it's religion, skin color, socioeconomic standing, background, whatever, height. Maybe they think I have a friend that only dates blondes with blue eyes. I'm like, out of the whole world, that's great, but you might want to broaden your options, but you never know what they are locked into because of some belief system. There are people who will date and play with you, and you're hoping for your shot. But in their mind, something they haven't revealed to you is that they will never date somebody that's not of their religion. They'll never date them seriously. They would never marry them. They would never have a committed relationship, but they just have not revealed this to you. So there are many cases that this will happen, and it has nothing to do with you, except you're not what they are expected to be with, which is a burden they carry because they're not even being honest with themselves. They're trying to appease some other social standard or familial pressure that they need to do this or that. And I'm going to look at my notes because there were so many here. They may be just dating casually, okay? They could be dating and you want a committed relationship and they're not up to that. And they should have prefaced it. And if you haven't done that research, you needed to do that from the beginning to set your goals, just so that you can filter out people. Listen, you might still have somebody that fools you. They could say, yeah, I'm looking for love. I want to look for that person. And you get into it and they just wanted to test drive. Maybe they knew from the beginning they never wanted this. But on your part, you should be at least asking. So some of these things have nothing to do with you, except if you are holding on, you'll get stuck in the what ifs. What if I'd done this? What if I do that? What if I try? What if I wait just a little bit longer? What if they get to know me a little bit longer? What if I show up and do all these things to help them and prove my, oh, no, no, no. Don't even go down that line. So if you see any of these patterns, they're unwilling, unable, you are looking for somebody locked and loaded, which means you are looking for somebody ready, willing, and able to love. And that should have been qualified when you first started dating. That you're dating intentionally. If you're dating intentionally, your lifestyles aren't matching, your goals aren't matching. And people are oftentimes very vague, both daters, because they don't want to blow it. Like, I'm afraid if I say that I want a relationship and they don't, then they're going to bail. So at least I'll have a shot. I'll get in it. They'll see that they like me. But then you keep asking, why won't they love me? I've been here. I've been sleeping with them for 6 months. Why? Why not me? Wrong question. Why them? That's the question you should be asking. Why am I hung up on proving myself to them? Because that goes back to your stuff. For you to figure out where that came from and how you can pull that plug. So these are the things that we want to be clear on. If you're healthy and you're doing all these things properly, then you're simply playing with somebody who's not going in the same direction. And rather than hope and pray and give them a little more time and try, they could still be holding a flame for somebody else. We don't know. But whatever the reason is, if they're not showing up, if they're not willing to even go here, it's a no-go for you. I hope that helps you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. If you like this material, please subscribe. If you want to get a consultation, chat me up. I've got a lot of fabulous resources for you. Breakup Triage really help you through this part if you're managing the fact that, yeah, I think I got to leave. So all these are here for you, and I wish you well in your experience with dating and finding real love that works for you.